I've got to say, in all honesty, and a lot of you are going to be surprised at this answer, I thought I'd have a bit of cake. Yummy. And then wrap a few presents while we have a little chat. Will Daddy of 4 wear them or not? That's the question. Hi, I'm Ree from mummyof4.com. Welcome back to my channel and another Vlogmas vlog. I'm heading off doing a little bit of shopping now. I've got some bits and pieces I need for Christmas that I can't necessarily get online. Also, I really do need some of those things that go in the washing machine. I can never remember what they're called, the sprinkly things. Scent boosters, and the ones I like I can't get from the supermarket online. So I'm gonna head to B&M, which will actually be already live. I haven't been yet that video is already live. How spooky is that? So you can catch that video, but don't watch it until you finish watching this one. And then after that, I'm gonna head to some other shops just to pick up some bits and pieces before I carry on with my day. So B&M is done. I've now popped into Primark just to pick up a couple of bits. I need perhaps a bit more wrapping paper, and also I do need something animal print. I don't know anything animal print to wear to the Animal Kingdom when we go to Florida. So I'm just gonna have a quick look in here to see if there's anything that fits the bill. Not what I came in for, but do I need these pink, like, Ugg-ish boots for £8? Do I need those? Every time I come in here, I'm looking for my holy grail of pants, which are microfiber like these, with the stretchy, like the lace that doesn't dig in. Those are thongs. Size medium, I kind of size up on underwear and go one size bigger. But I want Brazilian, but with this stretchy, not the diggy-any bits, so not like that with the elastic that digs in. Do you know what I mean? I can never find my size in the right thing. Found Brazilian, found medium. They all seem to have the sort of thin bit of elastic at the top, not the lace tops. I basically want these, which are good because they're reduced, but in a size I can actually get my bottom into. This is neither wrapping paper nor the thing for Animal Kingdom, but my goodness guys, look how gorgeous that is. It's so fluffy and soft. Oh, love it. Found a Disney section of all sorts. Really like the pink colour and the Minnie Mouse. It's just not what I need. I need like Lion King or something for Animal Kingdom, don't I? Maybe in a t-shirt. Oh, hang on, what's this? Can I wear that to Animal Kingdom? Maybe. I kind of wanted maybe like a plainer t-shirt. I don't know what I wanted. That's a maybe. I did see a Lion King t-shirt in here absolutely ages ago and didn't buy it, stupidly. Also not what I'm looking for, but this is lovely. Yep, nice Winnie the Pooh, but it's not Animal Kingdom appropriate. This t-shirt is definitely the closest I've found so far, but I don't love it. I don't feel like it's the right thing. I've got this. I'm not sure that's me though. I think I kind of wanted like a skater skirt. Probably a bit of a big ask, isn't it? And there's this, but I worry that I might feel like I'm sort of wearing a nightie. Perhaps that's more like a going out kind of dress than a going to Disney kind of dress. Or am I brave enough for animal print kind of leggings, stretchy flares? I'm not sure I am actually. I just adore all of the stationery in here. I have these, look, Princess Diaries, Minnie Mouse Diary, all so lovely. I've always got these notebooks in stock at home for when we're nipping out. The children just get given one to draw in if we're going out for dinner or something. This reward chart would make a really nice gift stocking filler. Well, see, that's Simba, but I can't wear that, can I? I'm going to need a bit more in the way of clothing. Oh, I haven't seen this before in here. It's so cute. I'm not sure how clean it would stay, but it's gorgeous. Some quite good pyjama gift sets I found here, including some with socks and notebooks and things inside them. This Minions one's got some sort of popcorn something in it. Love these. Don't think they do this big enough for Will. This is gorgeous for the girls, skirt and top. What do we think? Oh, this little Christmas bunny one. Is it even Christmas? I don't know, it's got like snow. Is it festive? Something perhaps could be worn afterwards. That's really cute too. Guys, I was just heading to the till when I spotted this. This is the Minnie Mouse bauble set that I was looking for before we decorated our tree, and I looked and looked and looked and looked. Shall I get it? What do you think? And just add a few baubles on? Because they are like actual Minnie Mouse shaped baubles. I'm not even sure I'd need to use all of them, but oh, they are cute. And also look at this Minnie Mouse advent calendar. Love that. If you're more into your reds, they've got the reds too. And also these garlands, which are quite nice. Also look, this Harry Potter calendar, super cute. What do? You turn it over. Oh, you slot things in it. Hedwig advent calendar. Oh, do you know what I could get instead of the big one? I could just get some of these little decorations, as our tree is already sort of fully decorated, just to add in. Well, these are really cute. Look, they've got them in greens, reds and golds. Super cute. Ah, and I found these as well. I might prefer these individual little separate ones to the big set actually. So sweet. Oh, and all the matching Disney PJs are reduced. Question is, do I do this to my family? I know the 3 little ones would love it, matching with mummy. My husband and teenager, maybe not so much. I'm absolutely pooped now, so I'm going to go home, have some lunch, sort through all this stuff. I've got to film the haul for B&M, show you guys what I picked up in Primark, and then sort it into who's getting what and what needs to be hidden, what needs to be wrapped. All a bit mind-boggling, and it's got to be done before the children come home from school. Home now, I've had some lunch and I've sorted through all of the bits I bought in B&M and in Primark. I have filmed the B&M haul. Like I said, that video will already be live by the time you see this, so make sure you watch it after this video. Now in Primark, I bought this because Zara has got a birthday party of one of her little friends to go to on Saturday, so I thought that would be good for him. It's £6 and it's just like a book, pencils, highlighters, all that kind of thing. You can never have enough stationery, can you? So why not for a birthday party? I did pick up some of these in thongs. I used to wear thongs all the time. I guess these aren't like full on like strings, so should we take a look at them? I prefer the Brazilians, but I don't know. What do you think? Not sure. At least they are the right stretchy, lacy bits. They're not going to dig in and cause unnecessary lines. I got 2 bath bombs at the checkout for the girls. One of them was £1.50 for some reason, and one of them was £1. This one's a crystal bath fizzer, and this one is just like a blue. I'll tell them that's Cinderella, they'll love that, and that one perhaps is Tangled. I got a couple of these tape things at the checkout again. These were 90p. When we're wrapping things, and I try and get more than one person involved, you can never have enough tape dispensers. And then of the Mickey and Minnie decorations, I decided to go for these little boxes rather than the big box for £12 because our tree is largely already decorated, so these are going to have to be squeezed in. So those 4 little mini shaped baubles there and 6 there, most of which are mini shaped and one of which is like a hand. And then yes, I did get matching jammies. I don't know how well these are going to go down. So 10 to 11 for Will. I'm sure he'll wear them. 7 to 8 for Bella. 4 to 5 for Zara. They'll be delighted. We'll show them. We'll see what they think. I got a size 10 to 12 for me in small. I'm pleased with them. Oh, I chose them. These were all reduced. I will put the prices on screen. The ones I'm not sure about, I got a small for Dylan and a large for my husband because Dylan is rather slim. I don't know if they're going to want them or if I'm going to have to take theirs back. Shall we wait and see? Do you want to see what I got?
Yeah.
Do you remember when we went to Manchester and we saw in Primark some amazing mini decorations? Look at these. But these, I thought we could put those on our tree. You love that one, do you? Excellent. Well, we'll put those on the tree in a minute. I got these little set rather than the big set because I actually thought our tree looks quite finished. Then I also got matching Christmas pajamas.
Wow.
Right. Now,
Christmas.
I know that you would probably like those, and you would probably like those, and you would probably like those. I'm not sure if Dylan and Daddy are going to like this or if I need to take them back. Dylan's just off camera. Any thoughts on the matching Christmas jammies, Daddy? You actually do like them. Oh, hurrah! Right.
Oh, you got 6. We're all having them.
We're all having them, yes.
Oh,
Will Daddy of 4 wear them or not? That's the question. What do we think? I know that's fine. Your bottom.
It's a surprisingly good effort with a lot of these clothes.
He does make a good effort. He does look grumpy while doing it. Do you like them, Zaza?
Yeah.
You like them, do you? You're going to wear them on Christmas morning? Well, we can wear them leading up to Christmas as well. Yeah? Do you want to put those on the tree?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's do that.
But now I got my eye set on you. I'm not gonna play it safe. I'm not gonna play it safe. It's going down on Christmas Day. 'Cause I've been trying to tell you in every way. Yeah, I've been trying to show you, but somehow felt I wanna have someone to hold. Walking through the falling snow. I've been trying to tell you in every way, but now they're done.
There! Oh, look! Yay! Arrow cookie. Arrow one. How will we get the book out? Yeah, that's how will we get the book
You
out?
want Mummy to get it?
Yes, Mummy will be.
I'll get it very carefully without touching Poppy to ruin the magic. There you go.
Yay! To not ruin the magic, do you mean?
Do you want to go and open your advent calendars, guys?
Yeah! See the book first.
You want to see the book?
Arrows countdown to Christmas.
I'll be making plans, make you understand. I'm not gonna play it safe. I'm not gonna play it safe. It's going down on Christmas Day.
I've been working all day, and now before the children get home, because my husband is at a loose end this afternoon and fetching them for me, I thought I'd have a bit of cake. Yummy. And then wrap a few presents while we have a little chat. So we're going to start by saying wrapping presents, not my favourite thing to do in the world. Not my favourite thing at all, but I thought if I just do a few at a time, I can show you guys what I've got and just have a general chit chat while I do it. You can keep me company. First present we've got is for my auntie, so if you're watching now, kindly switch off. Just switch off. Are you gone? Excellent. I have shown this before, I think over on my Disney channel. She is obsessed with penguins, and obviously I love Mary Poppins. So I've got this for her, a really beautiful wallet. Someone did say I need to put a coin in it for luck before I give it to her. Let me just get one. Okay, I'm back. Coin going into wallet. Is that a superstition thing? I vaguely recall hearing it somewhere before, but I don't know. So I'm gonna wrap in some of the pink that I got in, where did I get this one? Primark? Did I get this in Primark? Ah, B&M. I bought it in B&M in my B&M haul that you may or may not have seen yet, but it is now live on my channel. I am so rubbish at wrapping things. I do normally enlist the help of my husband wherever possible, because I just kind of feel like he shouldn't be as surprised as everyone else on Christmas Day when I've thought of everything and bought everything. But never mind, I will enlist his help for the bulk of it, if you know what I mean. Speaking of husband, who, like I said before, in the B&M haul again, I think, where I bought this, he doesn't actually watch my channel, so I can just quite safely say this is one of his Christmas presents, so I'm going to chuck that in the wrapping. So while I'm wrapping things, I thought to have a little chat about recent TV that I've been enjoying. I used to do this in my monthly favourites videos, but I haven't done one of those in ages, so I thought, why not talk about it now? So we have been watching on Disney Plus, it's coming out one a week at the moment, Dope Sick, which is a bit hard-hitting, I guess. It's about the opioid crisis in America, and the kind of, it's based on a book, it's based on a true story of how it all started with the particular company and things. We're finding it quite interesting, slightly terrifying, but very interesting nonetheless. So that could be worth checking out. It is not my super light-hearted escapism stuff that I often like to watch on TV, but it's very good nonetheless. A little fluffier, if you like, a little more kind of escapism perhaps. we watched Filthy Rich on Disney Plus. Now that had Samantha, so Kim Cattrall from Sex and the City in it, which was brilliant. So they're a family of very, very wealthy Southerners in America. They own a big religion network. They're worth loads and loads. The husband apparently dies in a private plane crash, and then all of these children he had out of wedlock, when he was supposed to be a very religious man, come out of the woodwork for his will, these adult children. But it turns out he's not actually dead. I'm not sure if that's a spoiler. I think we found that out quite early on. He's not actually dead, and it's all, I don't know, it's kind of like lots of shocks and twists and turns, but so far from my reality at least, that it's quite good escapism. So for my husband, rather than labelling each individual present, I know I've got other things that I've ordered for him that haven't arrived yet. We don't tend to go mad for each other for Christmas. I'd say Christmas is mostly, it's about the children. So we just get little bits and pieces for each other. But I'm just going to label this bag and put anything for him in the bag. I'm just going to put Daddy, because let's face it, it's from the children, isn't it? They're the ones that are giving it to him. I'm going to put his in there, and then I can just add whatever else I buy him to that. Now for my auntie, I think she will probably have a few bits and pieces, but I don't know what size gift bag to get. I think I am going to put a tag on hers. Ah, these are cute, look. They're little Cinderella tags, which are pink based, so that's fine. It goes on our Disney tree. Oh, I forgot ribbon. I bought this roll of ribbon last year, I believe. I use it for balloons and all sorts, but I'm just going to stick it around the packages just to make them a bit cuter. What was I saying? Other TV we've been enjoying. Again, this is more of a hard-hitting one than a fluffy escapism one. Big Sky. Now, I did have to Google, why is it called Big Sky? It's about some people that go missing in Montana. So it's quite dark in places, but kind of very gripping. And really like, oh, should we just watch one more episode kind of TV. I Googled it, and apparently Montana, the county, is referred to as Big Sky County. Does anyone else have to spend their lives as they're watching things Googling, who's that actress? What else have they been in? What does that mean? Or is that just me? Because that's how I spend my time watching TV. I curl these. At least we'll have some presents under our tree, because up until now it's just been looking a bit bare. At least I did put the tree skirt under there, and we have got the fake presents under the tree in the dining room, because I never tend to put presents out there. Although I could do. In our last house we had underfloor heating, so I couldn't put any chocolate on the floor because it would melt. Here actually the trees are sort of in very sunny places, so I have to be careful to put the chocolate presents the wrong side of the tree, the other side from the glass. Oh, speaking of Kim Cattrall earlier, that we mentioned, I'm really looking forward to And Just Like That restarting. Now, Kim Cattrall not actually going to be in it, so Samantha will not be in the reboot. It's a reboot of Sex and the City. So obviously it won't be quite the same without Samantha. It won't be quite the same. I don't know how they worked it, because the actor that plays Stanford passed away halfway through filming, so I don't know how they're going to play that one, or whether that his passing will then feature in the show so they can pay tribute to. I don't know how that's going to work. But I'm really looking forward to seeing that. I watched Sex and the City over and over and over. It was one of the shows I watched, that one and Friends, when I was up in the middle of the night breastfeeding my babies, when I could not go to sleep because I needed to see to them. There you go, one present done. One, well, two technically, but one with bows. We're getting there. Anyway, is anyone else looking forward to And Just Like That coming out? I believe it is coming out, is it on the 10th of December? So by the time you see this, it's possible it's already out, or the first episode at least. So let me know if you're excited to watch that one too. I am most definitely excited. Next gift to wrap. Some of my very close friends and I do like present exchange for each other's children. So it was agreed, actually, I think one of them is buying this for my lot, and I've bought this for both of them, so it's the same. And it's called Colour Brain, And it's things like, the example on it is, what colour is the jewel in Jasmine's hairband? And you have to hold up the colour. I think that'll be loads of fun to play as like a family game over Christmas. So hopefully they will enjoy playing that. And as I said, I think we're having that as well from them. So we will look forward to playing that too. I will link that below if you fancy that as a gift or stocking filler. The other show that I have got around to watching now, after loads and loads of you told me about it, was the Paddy McGuinness, I think it's called Our Family and Autism. Now, I am not really familiar with him or his wife. My husband watches it on Top Gear, which is something he watches when I'm busy doing something else. I didn't really know much about them or their family other than what I'd heard from people in messages. So if you haven't seen it, it's on BBC iPlayer. You can go and watch it on Catch Up. It's very interesting, actually. It's a lot about how they had twins, I think a boy and a girl, and they were diagnosed with autism, and then they have a younger girl who's also diagnosed with autism. And they talk a lot about how girls mask it, and then it came out that they did this questionnaire called an AQ, which if you Google it, you can do yourself. It's 50 questions and it gives you a score, which is not by any means a diagnosis, but the higher you score, the more likely you are to have autism. It turns out that Paddy McGuinness's wife scored quite highly on this AQ, indicating she may be on the spectrum. She then went to speak to a professor in Cambridge, and he said from what she was saying, which is she felt like she had personally been masking her whole life, that she may get a diagnosis. Then they jumped to Paddy and his wife talking in the kitchen saying, oh, now you've got the diagnosis. So I'm unclear from that part of the documentary whether they were basing the fact that she may have autism on what the guy in Cambridge had just said, which was not a diagnosis, or whether at some point they jumped a few months later and she'd been for a diagnosis somewhere. So that bit, I feel like I need to watch it again and clarify, because I didn't really get whether she had been for an official test or whatever. But obviously that chat she had with a guy in Cambridge, that's not a diagnosis. Anyway, I found the whole thing really, really interesting. I had some quite negative comments, I guess, in my DMs, people saying they didn't feel it was realistic because they weren't facing the same challenges that most parents were facing, which I accept. If you're not able to pay privately and you're not, you know, obviously there are affluent, wealthy people because he's a TV personality. It doesn't make the autism any easier, but obviously they can perhaps afford help or, you know, things that would really be very helpful. And they would perhaps be able to afford to pay to go privately to the diagnosis. I mean, my response to that is, yeah, sure, it's probably not realistic in that it's not, I mean, it's realistic for them. It's not how it would be for most people. However, if they're paying privately, that's one more slot from the NHS for someone else that is not a millionaire. You know, they're freeing up NHS resources, so that's good. And also they're raising awareness. So if one more family can come to the understanding that they need, can get a diagnosis they need, can just be aware of the symptoms or feel less alone about it, I feel that that programme has been valuable and has a lot of worth. So I personally thought it was very helpful. I thought they were very honest about their experiences, about how they coped with it all. I thought it was a valuable insight. And I also thought they did well at spreading awareness. I understand not everyone's going to like everything, and the fact that they live in a very, very nice, you know, mansion type house will always rub some people up the wrong way, I suppose. You're never going to please everyone. Trust me, that I do know. But still, I felt that the programme had value and I'm glad it was made. So the children are home from school. The weather's so disgusting that the girls got straight in the bath, and then William had a shower, and I've actually washed my hair. And we've put on our matching pyjamas. Show everyone your jammies, guys. Oh yeah, and William's got them. Oh, and they're on the legs. Oh yeah, trying to kick the camera. Excellent modelling of pyjamas. I'm never going to regret having bought matching pyjamas. The question is, will Dylan wear his? And the bigger perhaps question is, will Daddy wear his Do you think? Do you think we'll persuade them all to wear them Christmas Eve?
Yeah,
And then on Christmas morning we can see if Father Christmas has been. We can all, 6 of us, wear matching pyjamas.
Yeah.
Place your bets in the comments as to whether Daddy and Dylan will join in.
While the snow is gently falling, we keep busy until late. 'Cause tomorrow keeps on calling, and the red man will not wait. So we better get to move on. Let's put on the
Oh, first of all, I think I might have found a clue. Because I'm sure it's coffee. She isn't anywhere. We can't find her.
You can't find her anywhere.
There she is. Hi, Poppy. Oh, Bella, you got eagle eye. That just means you can see from really far away. Oh, what my gosh, Poppy. I found it, Poppy.
Christmas day.
Do you ever worry that you're totally losing your mind? Because that is how I am feeling this morning. So, little behind the scenes. This morning I was filming with this little camera to do the bits where I was following the children, and then the big camera that I'm filming on now for the bits of them being all close up and smiley and things like that. So I came to right here, where I am now, just before I let the children into the room to look for the elf. And I realised that the casing for this, there's like a little sleeve thing, was still on the camera. So I put the big camera down here. I put it here. I took off the casing for this camera. I thought, right, I'll put that in my back pocket so it's not on any of the surfaces. It doesn't appear in the shot. And then I filmed the children, as you know. They came in, they looked for the elf, and then it was time for breakfast. And I thought, I can't find the sleeve thing, the like plastic thing to go on that. It's not in my pocket. And guys, I've looked everywhere. Like, am I losing my mind? Did I not put it in my pocket? Did I put it somewhere else? Did I throw it in the bin? Honestly, I'm looking everywhere. I can't find it. Did one of the children move it? I quizzed all the children. None of them had seen it, apparently. I've looked down all the back of the cushions. Honestly, Bella even asked the elf. Apparently she hasn't seen it. Although Bella tells me she's promised to keep an eye out for it. I look back in my office. Where did I put it? You know, it's like, it's this colour, it's this big. Where is it? The most annoying thing is that I noticed it was missing only several minutes after I actually took it off this thing. So I can't have gone far with it. It's not like it could be up in my bedroom. I haven't been upstairs. It's a mystery. Please, please tell me I'm not the only one that does this kind of thing. Oh, it's under there. Oh, ew. First of all, it's shamefully disgusting under there. I probably need to move the sofa and clean. Secondly, I don't know how this got under there. I can only assume that it fell out from my pocket because that's a bit of a pair of skinny jeans and it slid under there. But if that happened, how did I not notice a loud clang, you know, when it fell on the floor? I don't know. But I would feel a lot better if you let me know in the comments that I'm not the only one that does these daft things and loses things.
Where's Poppy? There! What? We spotted her at the same time. Oh, get the book. Yeah. Oh, we read it in school though. Christmas. One of my teachers read it in school yesterday. Oh.
Outshine all like a fresh cut tree. I fall for your light. On this Christmas night, all the angels are singing.
We have reached that part of the vlog where I'm going to respond to some of the things in my comments, answer some questions, and give some shout outs to the people that support me by commenting on my videos. I'm going to start with Amanda Freebury. Love your videos, always so uplifting, encouraging but still remaining real. That's really lovely of you, Amanda. Thank you so much. Just one question. Do any of your children that are diagnosed with autism have PDA as part of their diagnosis? How do you parent this? It's so heart. Still struggling to get my son diagnosed. Have resorted to paying for a private assessment now as we can't wait another 18 to 24 months. First of all, Amanda, I've talked about this so many times, but the assessment process and trying to get your child assessed is absolutely draining, so I want to send you a massive virtual hug. Make sure that the person you're paying for a private assessment with, that diagnosis that you get from that private assessment will be recognised by the school system and by the NHS, because I have heard stories, I'm not saying this is going to happen with the person you're going with, but just check. I've heard lots of stories about people paying thousands and thousands for an assessment and then it not being recognised by the authorities, the health authorities, the schools, that kind of thing. So just make sure. So for those of you that don't know, PDA stands for pathological demand avoidance, and it's basically where the person with the diagnosis just can't cope with following instructions and will go out of their way to avoid following instructions, requests, that kind of thing. So no, none of my children actually have this diagnosis. In fact, lots of children with autism that don't have this PDA are very, very good at following rules. So on the most part, my children kind of fall under that. They like rules, and in school especially, they're better at it than at home. They're a bit more fast and loose with the rules at home, but in school especially, they follow the rules to the letter. And in fact, they get quite upset if they see other people not following the rules. So they like rules, they find them comforting. There are moments, however, where I notice this in certain situations, things like when I have been asking them to do things like homework. I have witnessed elements of this, especially after the whole fallout after homeschooling, giving us all PTSD from homeschooling. So for homework, sometimes with some of them we can kind of butt heads a little bit, and I'm trying to sort of encourage them to do things and they just kind of do that thing where they turn to jelly. I mean, I don't know if this is an autism thing or just a children thing, but sometimes I'll be asking them to do things and they'll just be like, oh, and they're kind of melting into a puddle on the floor. So maybe that's just a child thing, I don't know. But no, although they don't have a diagnosis of PDA, any of them, it is a spectrum. So you may see elements of things from your children who are on the spectrum, even if they don't have a solid diagnosis for that particular niche thing. Does that make any sense? I've rambled on quite a lot about that. I hope that answers your question. Next question is from single mum of 3, and she says, hi Ree, fab video, thank you. So glad you enjoyed it. My question is, do you miss your swimming pool? Yeah, in our last house, we did have an outdoor swimming pool because my husband built the last house, so he was able to build the pool, the outside pool, before he built the house. I've got to say, in all honesty, and a lot of you are going to be surprised at this answer, I genuinely do not miss it. Genuinely. We didn't use it nearly as much as you'd expect, partly because the British weather is, you know, a bit rubbish, and partly because whenever I've had very small children, and obviously for the last decade I've had very small children, at least one very small child, being near a swimming pool is not a relaxing experience. Perhaps as your children get older and they're all quite water competent, you can kind of sit and chill as they all like splash around, get in and out of the pool. Whereas when we moved from that house, Zara was only 3 and not that water competent yet. So we were still at that stage where being near the pool was like constantly high alert lifeguarding. So it was not a relaxing experience. We did not spend that much time in that area. It was gated off with padlocks and things. And the other element you've got to consider is that actually keeping a pool so it is clean and chemically balanced is quite hard work. So whenever you've got the pool and it's at the clean water levels, as soon as leaves and things go in it, then the pH and the whatevers, I don't know, my husband dealt with all that, but basically you couldn't swim in it unless the levels were right. You do one of those dip test things, and unless all the levels were right, you couldn't go in. So keeping it that sort of clean level was quite hard work. So actually getting the balance of all the children being in the right mood, the weather being right and the pool levels being balanced meant we really didn't use it as much. So we're so happy where we are now. Our house really suits us. It is a lot smaller, but the area suits us a lot better. The proximity to the school means we can walk to the school. It works a lot better for us. The next question is from username DMCELW11. Hope I got that right. Great vlog, loving the new weekly style. Vloggery, I'm so glad, so glad you're enjoying it. As long as people are enjoying them, I'll keep doing them. Obviously, I just want to make videos that you guys like, so thank you for that. Can't wait to watch your vlogs when you go to Disney in Florida. I'm so excited to film those for you. My Disney Magic at Sea vlog series that I did over on my Disney channel, I think I've had the most dramatic response. Bear in mind, I've made over 500 videos, but I've had the most dramatic response from those videos of people messaging me, commenting, saying I cried all the way through that was so emotional, it was so lovely. And they're the most magical, they're the videos that have brought me the most joy. So I cannot wait to film in Florida. There are quite a few things we have to do in order to get to Florida, lots of regulations and things, there's lots of testing. I think I might do a video over on my Disney channel about all the things that we need to do and you need to plan before doing a trip to America. So all the things you've got to book, all of the regulations you've got to adhere to at the moment, and the forms you've got to fill in. There's this ESTA thing you have to fill out for the American government. So perhaps would that be helpful? Nice little resource if anyone else is traveling. And then Maggie Trafford, always love seeing your videos, always something new, really love you to bits. And Australian flag, so hello Maggie, down under, thank you so much for watching. And thank you all for watching for that matter. This is bringing us to the end of this vlog. Please choose another video from on screen now. Do not forget to subscribe, turn on bell notifications, like, and obviously leave me a comment below if you would like me to respond to them in future videos. I'll see you guys soon. Mwah. Bye.